So my name is Mike Beauchamp, and my instrument is Therevox, and this is the ET-4.3, and it's an analog synthesizer with 2 analog oscillators and an MS-20 style filter going into a spring reverb tank that's inside the unit. And instead of a keyboard, the interface is based on the Ondes Martenot, and Maurice Martenot was a cellist, and he wanted more expression than the keyboard allowed. So he kind of came up with this idea of a ring that your finger goes in, and these intensity key and an intensity key to control the amplitude of the signal. And what I did was take 2 of the intensity keys, 1 for each oscillator, and I'll play a little bit so you can hear what that sounds like. So right now there's the ET-4.3 has an effects loop, and I have a delay going through that puts an effect before the spring reverb tank. And I'm also running an expression pedal that's controlling the filter cutoff. There's also a second expression pedal input, and there's control voltage outputs. There's a 1 volt per octave for the ring location, and a 0 to 10 volt envelope for the position of the intensity keys. So intensity key number 1, I just have set to a very low frequency, like a deep oscillator. Intensity key number 2 is controlling a high-pitched oscillator, so I can mix both those at the same time by pressing both of them. Or I can crossfade slowly between them by choosing which one I'm pushing. And these are extremely pressure sensitive, so if you push it a little bit, it's whisper quiet, or if you push it all the way down, it's very loud. But we're in a pretty loud and listening environment right now, so it might be a little hard to get that. And right now it's also running a little bit through the internal spring reverb, so you get a bit of that, and I'm running it through a little bit of the Red Panda raster delay as well for some extra delay trails. This is the ET-4.3. This is the model with the most features. The ET-4.2, so I'll say that this is 2350. The ET-4.2 is 1950, and that doesn't have the MIDI over USB output or the second expression pedal. The ET-4.1, which is the base model, is 1650, and it doesn't have the effects loop stuff, so you can't put an effects loop before the spring reverb, but you can still, of course, put any effects loop after on the final output. So that's they both have the same oscillators. They have the same 12 dB filter, and all 3 of them have the spring reverb unit built in. Sometimes I usually have a waiting list. It's been as long as 6 to 8 months. Right now it's only about 1 month. So you can put a deposit down at Therevox.com. This actual unit's going to be on Reverb.com, available immediately as soon as Knobcon's done. And Big City Music in Los Angeles just started carrying these as well. So they might have them, but I think they might be sold out. So you can check them, and hopefully they'll get some more soon.